With 4 games to go, we're just 3 points off the playoffs. Welcome to episode 106 of Regen Rovers, where today we're going to be playing 2 games. The start of our run-in to the end of our 11th season of the series. And somehow we're in this position where we actually have a chance of getting into the Championship playoffs in our first ever season in this division. I know the last few episodes I've been saying, let's not think about the playoffs. We're a few points behind. It's not likely to happen. We don't want to disappoint ourselves. But now we do have an opportunity and we really do have to think about it because, wow, we're 3 points behind Bolton Wanderers. We're 4 behind Aston Villa. I think the teams above them are a little bit too far ahead of us for us to be able to catch up. We still are looking over our shoulder though. You can see we're on 66 points. We're 3 ahead of Sheffield United and Blackburn Rovers. Hopefully we won't drop below those two. So I'm hoping for at least for us to finish 9th this season, which would be an incredible first season in this division. We've just gone from strength to strength. Start the season, a little bit of a struggle, but we were grinding out the results, playing a defensive tactic, holding on to as many points as possible, building the morale of the team to believe that they can do something this year and survive. And then, of course, we changed to this very attacking tactic, and it's produced goals at both ends of the pitch. Goals galore in multiple games recently. It's been fascinating stuff. And in the last 4 games, we've got Wigan 19th in the table, Sheffield United 8th, Bolton Wanderers 6th. That is a huge game because that might decide 6th place, who knows. And end of the season we've got 2nd place West Ham United, who've almost confirmed promotion already. So it's a tough last 3 games, 3 teams fighting for promotion or for the playoffs. That's going to be crucial. We have to beat Wigan Athletic. They're the weakest team out of the 4. We've had a brilliant run lately since the last episode where we beat Aston Villa and drew against Nottingham Forest. You can see we won 5-2, 3-1, 4-3, couple of 2-2 draws and another 5-2 win. No clean sheets. We've scored at least 2 goals in every single game. It's been entertainment galore for you guys, the fans, that have turned up in your thousands this season to watch the team. We've regularly got over 6,000 people turning up. I think we've sold out every single game, in fact. 6,170, I do believe, is the capacity. If we go up, this is a big if, I'm just speculating here, because if we do go up, what happens? I don't think we have a big enough stadium to compete in the Premier League. Then again, I don't think Bournemouth in real life fit the Premier League standards yet. On the game, let's see what it says, because I mean this is a big if, but it could possibly happen in the next couple of years, I guess. But if we look at the Championship rules, we need to have at least a 5,000 capacity stadium to be in the Championship with 2,000 seated, which is why we had to increase the seated capacity to meet the standards of the Championship. If we go up to the Premier League, we need at least a stadium capacity of 12,500, and it needs to be an all-seater stadium. We also need undersoil heating. What happens when we get promoted? Do we have to build a new stadium? If so, there's a possibility that it might be named after me, because I'm a legend. I'm the only legend at the club, and the game often names stadiums after a legend of the club, so I might have a stadium named after me. Then again, I know in old football managers, if you built a new stadium, I don't think you could build another one for 25 years. It was something inbuilt into the game. I don't know if that still is the case, because of course we've already built a stadium back in 2020. It's only 7 years old. Can it be expanded further? What is the capacity for this to go? Like, it's 6,170, but is there an unlimited capacity that it can be expanded to at some point? I don't know. They'll obviously have to put undersoil heating in as well. So that's a mystery at the moment. It is a big if, because we do need to get promoted to the Premier League for that to occur. Hopefully we'd get bought out by some really rich owners who would just build a massive stadium for us. But, you know, it's all ifs and buts at this stage. So let's get on with reviewing the last few games then. We started off with a quite incredible win against Blackburn Rovers, 5-2. We were 3-0 up at half-time. They did manage to pull it back to 3-2, but after that we pushed on and managed to get a couple more goals. So let's have a look at the goals. At times we had to defend pretty hard. Vuk managed to get a 7.8, so Even he had a great game after conceding 2 goals. It shows it was end-to-end stuff. Both teams had the opportunity to win this game, but we came out on top in the end. They actually had more clear-cut chances than us, but thanks to Foot Kachar, we were able to keep them out. We also played Oli Barber today because Gonzalo was injured, I think. This was the second goal then. Oli Barber, lovely ball to Giordano, who's really found his feet in the team lately, hasn't he? That was his second goal of the season. He then scored his third. Spencer Drury, with his pace, he's reclaimed his place as strike partner for Lorenzini. Great assist from Lorenzini as well, and a good finish from the Italian. Good Italian partnership there. Pasquale then managed to score a penalty. He's a good penalty taker for us. He scored a few this year. And that was a nice little slot into the bottom right-hand corner. The home fans going wild. That was his 9th goal of the season. And Spencer Drury rounded off with a 78th minute winner. Now, he has been on fire recently. Spencer Drury. What an assist from Pasquale. He basically ran to the goal line before playing it back to Drury. Unselfish from him. That was an incredible assist from the Spaniard. He really has been sensational. He's pacey. He's improving his dribbling, which I've been working on this season. His crossing still at 14, which is good to see. Good vision, good corners. Penalties only 10, but he's stuck most of them away, if not all of them. He might have missed the odd one, I can't remember. But he's a good set piece taker, isn't he? Oh, I do love him. He's my favourite player at the moment. It's just insane. So we followed that Blackburn result up with a good 3-1 away win against Brighton. We were playing a few teams that we should be beating towards the bottom of the table. So it was good to actually get those results. You can see we took the lead through Spencer Drury, who scored 2 goals today. Fulkachan, another great performance from him. They had 4 clear-cut chances to our 0. But he kept them out. That was a nice assist from Pasquale once again. Spencer Drury's 12th goal of the season. He then scored his 13th to make it 2-1 after they managed to get back into the game. Short into Lawrence Rhodes all the way up there. Lovely ball from Pasquale. Another assist for Pasquale. Another goal for Drury. Great combination play between those two. And then Craig Palmer came off the bench to score. He hasn't scored for a while. He's only come off the bench a few times lately. Stephen Dean, good ball in. Palmer couldn't really miss from there for his 5th goal of the season. And then another win, another goal-happy game, 4-3 against Leeds United. And we both had clear-cut chances and half chances. It's just so entertaining, especially for the neutrals. It's not great for my heart, because we did rely on a Lorenzini late goal to win this. We did take the lead in the 2nd minute, though, through that man Spencer Drury once again. Giordano just destroying their left side there, and Lorenzini hit the post. Drury had the simplest of tap-ins to make it 1-0. They did get back into it though, 14th minute equaliser, but Pasquale soon rectified that with a goal to make it 2-1. Lorenzini putting a ball across, Drury headed it on, and Pasquale found the back of the net for his 10th goal of the season. Unfortunately, things went wrong after that. They managed to score in the 48th minute and the 66th minute. This guy causing all sorts of problems for us. But Pasquale, another important goal from him. This made it 3-3. Bakuna, Yahya, Gonzalo was tackled. It was a right old scramble, as you can see there. It came back to Garbu, found Bakuna, put a ball in. Pasquale just tucked it home into the bottom right-hand corner. That was huge. I thought we'd done well to get a draw, but we managed to get a winner really late on. Bakuna was actually tackled there, but we were able to counter-attack. Stephen Dean into Bakuna. He managed to put a lovely ball through to Lorenzini. Probably should have squared it, but he found the back of the net instead. Top right-hand corner. 18th goal of the season for Enrico. He's been the consistent one throughout the season. We've had some... like Spencer Drury's had an incredible end to the season, but didn't start off that well. Craig Palmer had a good start to the season, and then kind of fizzled out. Arthur Owusu had a little spell as well, but Enrico Lorenzini has been there for a long time. He's been our number 1 striker. I suppose, to be fair, I have basically kept him as our number 1 striker the whole time, but he has been good, really good. First year in English football. This was these 2 draws against Walsall and Bradford City, a little bit irritating. They're quite, when you look at the list, you think, oh, those are the 2 teams I should be trying to beat, and maybe trying to get some draws against Blackburn, Brighton and Leeds. But it's the other way round. Walsall they were a problem. They beat us 3-0, didn't they? And in this game, they came from 2 goals behind. Really, really annoying from us. I guess I just keep attacking. That's my problem. I don't know when to stop. And unfortunately, they were able to get back into this game. But to be fair, most of the games recently have been us coming from behind. Stephen Dean scored a free kick. It did take a deflection, but lovely to see him scoring another goal. That's his third goal of the season. Spencer Drury, 28th minute, put us 2-0 up. Short, long ball up to Lorenzini to run to the number 10. Put it across to Spencer Drury, who tucked it away brilliantly for his 15th goal of the season. He's just scoring every game at the moment. But like I said, we did throw it away at the end of the first half. In the second half, none of us could... Both teams were unable to break the other down, and it finished 2-2 in the end. 2-2 draw against Bradford City. This was a topsy-turvy game because they took the lead in the second minute, but we turned it around to 2-1 before they got an equaliser in the second half. They were the better team. They had the chances. We didn't. And I guess overall, a draw was a good result for us. Lorenzini scored his 19th goal of the season. Gonzalo through to Drew. This is just lovely interplay from us. And it's a brilliant finish. Top left-hand corner. Banged it home. And he's 1 off 20 now. Spencer Drury managed to get his 16th goal of the season 6 minutes later. Lovely ball from Lorenzini into Giordano, punishing the left-hand side. And Drury fired it home. That four up front, Pasquale, Drury, Lorenzini and Giordano, they've just melted together brilliantly over the last few games. And it's a joy to watch at times. But look at this. 5-2 away win against Millwall. Another game where he managed to score 5 goals. We're on fire at the moment, but Spencer Drury actually became our top goal scorer this season because of this game. Lorenzini was on 19, Drury on 16. Suddenly, Drury shot ahead, and the battle for the golden boot at Regen Rovers is on because of this game. What a performance though. You can see we managed to take a 3-goal lead before they managed to get back into it, but fortunately we did push forward and score a couple more goals to make it a bit more convincing for us. The first goal was from Gonzalo. Deflected free kick once again, just like the Stephen Dean one. That was only his second goal of the season. He's been an important player for us though this year. Spencer Drury then made it 2-0. Yahya into Lorenzini. Good header onto Giordano. Lovely assist. Easy finish for Drury as that poacher. And then he scored another goal. Lorenzini does a lot of the hard work up front as the advance forward. He gets more assists than Drury. But what a goal that is. With his left foot, he's banged that in. Unbelievable strike from Spencer Drury. I want to see that again because it was stunning. It really was. Let's look at this again. Schultz played it into Lorenzini. Just a simple lay, but what first time he's just smashed that in. That could possibly be his best goal ever. I don't recall anything like that from Spencer Drury before. He got his hat-trick in the 65th minute to make it 4-2. Pasquale, lovely ball over the top for Spencer Drury to run onto. And a nice finish. He could have squared it to Lorenzini, but he just brought the keeper out and snuck it under his body for his 19th goal of the season. And then this was his 20th goal of the season. His 20th league goal as well. Lorenzini and Drury, all of their goals have been in the league. So they're trying to get the golden boot or try and get into that top 3 list for top goal scorer in the Championship this season. They've been phenomenal. And at the start of the season I thought we were going to struggle to get our strikers to score. And now we're very close to having 2 strikers scored 20 league goals in one season, which is that the first time ever that Lorenzini's still got 1 to get, but if he gets it, will that be the first time ever we have 2 players getting 20 league goals in a season? In fact, I think this is the first time we've ever had a player score 20 league goals in a season. Let's just have a look at the records, because I think the previous record was Jack Young with 19 league goals. No, I'm wrong. Jack Young with 22 league goals. Okay, so I think Spencer Drury can beat that. He's already beaten Jack Young's all-time league goal-scoring record. He's smashed it. He's up to 92 now. I think he got 82 in the last episode, and he's just gone on and scored so many more goals. So he's very close to 100 league goals for us, the first ever player to do so. I'm pretty sure he scored 100 goals for the club. He's the only player to reach that margin. Anyway, today then, against Wigan Athletic, we're going with this. Unfortunately, Stephen Dean is suspended, so he misses out. We've got Josh Miller at right back. Rhodes and Edwards, they've been not blossoming, but developing their centre-back partnership, those 2 young players. Yahya's at left back. He's a bit tired. He's just come back from injury. But we'll keep him there. Schultz in the ball-winning midfielder role has been doing a good job, just solidifying the team. Alongside Gonzalo, who's come back into the team lately and played well. And then that deadly quadsum. What's the word? Not quintet. I've forgotten. What? It's not trio. It's not quintet. It's the one in between. Never mind. And Pasquale on the right, Giordano on the left, Lorenzini and Drury up front, with a bench of Sivzelis, Danny Bai, Garba, Arthur Owusu, Craig Palmer and Pepito Bacuna, and also Patrick Dibber. Some of you are probably thinking, why isn't Jack Young on the bench? He's been scoring lots of goals. He deserves the chance to come on. In fact, yes, let's put him in for Arthur Owusu, who's not done so well lately. End of the season, we'll give Jack Young a go if we're 4-0 up or something like that. Or 3-0 up, I've said previously, haven't I? Let's do this then. 2 episodes, 4 games over the next couple of days. So the first 2 games today, and then the next 2 games could be decided because, of course, we've got Bolton Wanderers in that. This is technically the easiest of the lot, but at the same time, Wigan are fighting for their lives. You know what it is like on Football Manager at the end of the season, and in real life, teams at the bottom tend to just fight for every scrap, don't they? But let's hope the force, the earthquake that is our tactic, and our attacking tactic, our attacking force, the 4 up front, can just destroy the defence of Wigan. Let's hope so anyway. We'll see what happens. Equally, we could lose 5-3. We've seen us lose 5-3, 4-3 because of this tactic. It's a bit suicidal. It can go either way. Fortunately for us, on the whole, it's gone our way lately. I guess we've just started to get better and better. This tactic has started to be more effective. Unfortunately, we're missing Stephen Dean, which is a bit of a blow. We'll have to see how Josh Miller copes at right back. Yahaya's a little bit tired from his recent injury. So we're not perfect at the back, but we know we're not perfect at the back anyway with this tactic. So hopefully it won't cause too many problems and we'll still be very good going forwards. But we're going to on the attack straight away. Good tackle by Josh Miller though, helped by Lawrence Rhodes. Free kick to Wigan though, and it's deflected wide. I always worry. Free kicks, they nearly always go in when you've got it on key highlights. They step up to take the corner. It's whipped in. Good header away by Jonathan Edwards, and now Yahya can't break. It's another free kick to Wigan. Whipped across, and offside. I thought it was a penalty then. I panicked. We've not done anything yet. Come on, guys. We're on attacking. We're not doing anything different to normal. Here's Gonzalo into Lorenzini. Back to Giordano. Can he cause havoc? It's into Gonzalo. Nice play this. Spencer Drury. Pascual hits the post. Unlucky from him. Very unlucky. I'm just going to get creative. That's what I'm going to say to the guys. As Lawrence Rhodes wins a header, Wigan now have possession, and that's all the way over the top. That was offside, though. It looked offside. I'd have been angry if the assistant had missed that. Another highlight straight away. Schultz into Gonzalo. What is he doing dawdling on the ball? That's poor from him, and now that's a through ball. We're going to get punished. It's a brilliant save by Fuat Kachar. It's always nice having a good goalkeeper in there with a defensively flimsy tactic at the back. You need someone that can pull off the saves, and he certainly did there. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to exploit the flanks and whip the crosses in from Pascual and Giordano. See if that works. Corner then to Wigan Athletic. It's whipped in, near post, Fuat Kachar, easy catch for him. We've only had 1 shot so far, but there's only been 10 minutes on the clock. It's just been a very... I've got it on comprehensive. That's why. Why is it on comprehensive? That's because I was watching highlights recently on comprehensive. That's the problem. Here they come. Fuat Kachar saves that. So you can see how many highlights there are when you've got it on comprehensive or extended or anything like that. So we'll tone it down, and we probably won't see a highlight for the rest of the game. Here's Spencer Drury losing the ball. That's disappointing from him. Another ball over the top. We're playing the offside trap well. I've not asked my players to do so, but we're catching him offside a lot. This is what you don't see usually in games, I guess. Here come Wigan. Now it's on key. We're likely to see some more key chances. Here's Pascual. What a ball to Lorenzini. Lorenzini scores! What a brilliant assist from Pascual. And Lorenzini has matched Spencer Drury's goal scoring record this season. They've both got 20. But it's all about the pass. What a brilliant... It's like an early cross/through ball pass thing. But that finish is also top notch. Good to get a goal in this game. We've scored 2 goals in every game lately, haven't we? Rhodes does well defensively there. Spencer Drury gets on the end of it. Here's Lorenzini now. Can he cross it into Spencer Drury? He does! It's 2-0. Oh, that combination, those two up front, they're just deadly. The understanding between them is marvellous, and now they're having a competition to see who can be top goal scorer for Regen Rovers this season. It's a delightful cross from Lorenzini. Player of the season, Lorenzini, Spencer Drury, Pascual. There's so many options, no matter if we get promoted or not. It's just been magnificent from a lot of our players this year. Last year it was kind of hard to decide, even though we got promoted. There wasn't really a standout player. Oh, I suppose Craig Palmer. Yeah, I suppose there was. But this season there's been a lot of standout players. As Wigan come forward looking dangerous, it's 2-1. Maybe I should have gone counter. That's my problem. I continue to attack. It is a suicidal tactic in that regards. And there's another highlight, but Pascual does well. It's into Lorenzini. Oh, he's charging forwards. He's been tackled, but here's Giordano. Into Lorenzini again. Back to Giordano. What's he going to do? Here's Schultz. Gonzalo. Lovely ball to Pascual, who fires it wide. I like Schultz because he's just calm. His passing's simple. Doesn't lose the ball. He's going to lose the ball now, isn't he? We will turn off. I don't see any reason why we need to change this. Let's just keep attacking. That's what we know best. Yes, we might concede another goal and we might regret it, but at the same time, if I go counter or defensive, I'll regret it because we'll concede anyway, won't we? Pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Giordano's not had as good a performance today. Schultz a bit tired. Yahaya's very tired. There's no one that can really play left back for us. I could play Danny by right back and Miller left back. Can Rhodes play right back? No. I'll just play Danny by right back as a defensive fullback. Just make sure he stays back. We'll do the same with Miller. So we'll just solidify the defence that way a bit. I know people say defensive fullbacks don't work, but we'll give it a go. And just get the ball to these four up front. They're just so deadly. They're amazing. They've actually had the more shots and more possession, but we have had the clear-cut chances and we've taken them. They've had a couple of half chances and this might be another one. We're trying to play the offside trap again, I think. Corner to Regen Rovers. Pascual whips it in. It's not the greatest corner in the world, and Pascual's just lackadaisical there. He's not running. Now he's running back, but it's a bit late from him. Could have run to get that clearance initially. Josh Miller does well, though. He's moved over to the left-hand side. Good defending from him. But here come Wigan Athletic looking for the equaliser. Danny Bayo initially with a good tackle, but he can't win it the second time. Edwards clears it. Oh, what a miss. It wasn't a great clearance from Edwards. He managed to get a foot on it. But it actually gave Wigan more of an opportunity, probably, than if he'd left it. By over the top for Drury, who can't win it. Schultz, back to Drury. Lorenzini! 3-1. What a brilliant move. Schultz with just a big lump. And that's his 21st goal of the season. Good header from Spencer Drury, though. But the first one, maybe he did win that, I don't know. But this one, he certainly won. And it's a great finish as well. Just smashed it into the corner. It's just so fun. It's such a more fun way to play Football Manager compared to the start of the season when I was just trying to grind out results. We obviously do lose the odd game by big margins and concede goals galore even when we do win. But it's just so entertaining. It is fun to play, and that's what the game should be at the end of the day. Wigan should have scored there, but we survive. Going to bring Schultz off. We're actually going to play even more of an attacking option, really, by playing Garber. But we're playing as a deep line playmaker defend. We'll bring Giordano and Pascual back. I have done that previously just to hold firm a little bit more. We'll turn off, be more expressive, but we'll continue to be direct and exploit the flanks. Throw in, from Josh Miller into Lorenzini, back to Garber. Josh Miller, good ball in, headed away. What's going to happen here? They're going to clear it. Can we win the ball? Garber can't reach that. They're very good on the counter-attack, actually, aren't they, Wigan? Here they come, looking dangerous. Still half an hour to go, so we have to be careful. If they score, there's still a danger that we might not win all 3 points. But Miller does well. It's into Gonzalo, over the top for Lorenzini. Another goal will surely kill this off. Lorenzini across to Spencer Drury, who gets his second goal of the game. And he's moved ahead of Lorenzini once again. I don't want to bring either of them off. I should bring Jack Young on, really. But the thing is, they're both on a hat-trick. So I can't bring them off, surely. It would be unfair. I'll bring... No, I mean, if one of them gets a hat-trick, then I'll bring Jack Young on. But I can't bring them off at the moment, surely. As Wigan make it 4-2, so it's not all over. I did say 4-1 will surely kill this game off, but it's not a certainty, is it? We'll go to standard, keep it on direct still. We do tend to concede 2 goals every game as well, don't we? I'm going to take off Spencer Drury for Jack Young. He's not got a hat-trick. He deserves to have the chance of getting a hat-trick, but I did say, Jack Young, let's throw him on if we're 3 goals up. So that's why I'm going to do it. Also, he is a little bit tired, and it gives Lorenzini the opportunity to try and catch up with Spencer Drury once again on the goal-scoring charts. 6 minutes to go. Fuchcar blasts it up the pitch. Lorenzini can't win it. I mean, if Jack Young can't score in this tactic, he's never going to score, to be honest. Here's Rhodes. Lorenzini. Maybe this is the opportunity for Jack Young if he can get into the box. Lorenzini waiting for support. Jack Young, he gets it! He gets it at last. A league goal for Jack Young. It's all down to Lorenzini. He was waiting for Jack Young. He was all the way up the pitch, but he just hung on to the ball, pulled it back, put a delightful ball in, and Jack Young, yeah, that's what he can do. He can finish. He's got 13 on finishing. That's pretty much all he can do. But he's finally scored a goal. He scores it in the Championship. He couldn't score in League One. But this attacking tactic is just so ridiculous that even Jack Young can score. Oh, I'm so pleased for him. I really am. It's been a long time coming. He only had 6 minutes to do it, and he did it. Lorenzini with a brilliant assist. 3 assists from him and 2 goals. He is sensational. He really is. I mean, you can't say Jack Young should play over Lorenzini now, or Spencer Drury, because they're just so clinical. But Jack Young, in this tactic, can score goals. Oh, we're deadly. We're only 1 point behind Bolton Wanderers. We can do this. We're on fire. I'm so pleased for Jack Young, though. At bloody last. I know I've not given him a huge number of opportunities over the last few seasons. Through all that exertion, Spencer Drury's injured his face. That beautiful man. Poor guy. I hope it's not severely injured. We'll send him to the doctor for 1 to 2 days. That will sort him out. What a game. Unbelievable. Oh, I love that. I mean, it's just so fun playing these games. It is ridiculous, but we've come up with this tactic that is just so overpowered going forwards. And we'll just have a little chat with Lorenzini to boost him. Ah, wow. No words. It's just been look at the last 5 games from these 2 players. Lorenzini 8.46, Spencer Drury 8.08. Who's going to be top goal scorer? The fight is on. Jack Young's injured. He plays for 6 minutes and gets injured. 5 to 6 days. It was in the under-23s game, to be fair, I think. Coming off the bench. Where is he? Oh, he was subbed off. Look at that moustache. Blimey, how does he eat? Forgot to mention I loaned out Gerard Fisher in January. He's actually just got injured for 2 to 3 months, but I wanted to develop Rhodes and, of course, put him alongside Edwards. Fisher hasn't had the best season this year when he was playing in the Championship. If we just have a quick look. It's okay. 6.95 in the league. That's pretty good, actually. But I think I can't remember. He came to me saying he wanted more first team football, wanted to go to a different team. Then he did ask to go out on loan. He is a good player. I've kind of said if anyone bids £500,000 for him, I'll accept. He's got a 650k release clause. But at Bury, he's actually played worse than in the Championship, which is a bit strange. I've got a few defenders coming through, haven't I? Of course, we've got Danny Bye and Walker as backup as well. So we do have quite an abundance of centre-backs and young centre-backs. We also have Lynch. He's having a great season on loan back in his homeland, Northern Ireland. I mean, he should be playing well in that league, let's be honest. 7.57 average rating. He's actually apparently level with Walker and Edwards, according to this coach. My scout, in fact. So possibly he could be a first-choice centre-back at some point as well. I guess it all depends on if we get promoted or not. Because if we get promoted, how the hell will this team be good enough for the Premier League? Then again, with Lorenzini and Spencer Drury up front, anything's possible. I only had, I think, 1 or 2 players come through the academy that I thought was worth signing. And even them I didn't really want to sign. Who was it? Graham Lowe, I think. Yeah, 16 years old. 2-star potential. Never going to be good enough. And was it Daniel Griffiths? No, I don't think so. Oh, it might be. No, it's Corey Kelly, who looks useless as well, but he scored against the under-18s in the trial game, so I thought, let's give him a contract. But the academy's terrible. I'm never going to be able to produce players. It's just really irritating. Prolific Drury on the verge of Regen Rovers history. So can he break his old... Well, can he break Jack Young's record? He's equalled Jack Young's league goal-scoring record of 22. He's also got the most ever goals in one season, remember, which is 25. If Drury can continue his form, he could break his old record as well as Jack Young's league record. Pascual is close to the championship record for assists. That's impressive. He's got 18. 21 is currently the record on this save. Look at him at the top. 18 assists. What a legend. Spencer Drury's second top goal scorer as well, so Lorenzini's not far behind. This has been an unbelievable season. It really has. We've only lost 8 games all season, which is the same as Bristol City, who are winning the league. So all those draws have let us down a bit, but some of them have been coming from behind. Few of them have been losing whilst ahead, but still, I'm enjoying this so much. This season has been my favourite for a long time. I think it's been my favourite since our League 2 promotion campaign, which was a lot of fun as well. League 1 wasn't quite so much fun. The first season we did very well, but didn't get promoted. Second season was just a struggle, but we managed to get there in the end. It just felt like a struggle. Jack Young's back. So then, we've played Sheffield United once this season, of course. We managed to draw that game 1-1 at home. Now we're away from home in Sheffield. We're 1 point off the playoffs. But Bolton have played one more game. They must have lost their game. We can go... Yeah, they lost against Wolves. Wolves have done us a huge favour. If we draw, we go up to the playoff spot because of goal difference. A win could put us as high as 5th. This is incredible. How have we done this? Okay, this is going to be tough though. Away from home against Sheffield United, a strong team. They themselves are looking for a playoff spot. If they win this, they go within 3 points of us. They're currently 6 behind us. We can push them out of the playoff picture altogether with a win today. I have to go with the same team. Attacking wise, Stephen Dean's definitely going to come in to right back for Miller. We have to. He's our best option there. So Gachard, Dean, Rhodes, Edwards, Yahya, Gonzalo and Schultz. Great partnership between them in the middle at the moment. Pascual on the right, Giordano on the left, Drury and Lorenzini up front. Same subs bench. Jack Young keeps his place. He's knackered, but we'll keep him on because if he comes on in the last 5 minutes, it doesn't really matter. We're favourites for this as well. Lorenzini, key man for us. Their key man is Darren McNeil, who looks good. Really good winger. I mean, he should be better than someone like Giordano, really. I don't know how we've got such brilliance from Pascual and Giordano lately. They're both good players, but they're not incredible, are they? Giordano, 12 crossing, 10 dribbling. He's very pacey. Good teamwork, but he's played very well lately. And Pascual, he does look good, but not as good as some of the players in this division. This is their right winger, who, similar, I suppose, to Pascual. Who's up front then? Maddison. 30-year-old attacking midfielder with striker. Only got 4 goals this season, but that guarantees a couple for him today, doesn't it? We're going to have to we're just going to keep attacking. It's been working brilliantly lately, so let's just keep going forwards, catching teams off guard, and smashing the goals into the back of the net. Let's keep going, guys. Keep going. Want to see more of the same from Spencer Drury today, and more of the same from Lorenzini, who's motivated. He's motivated to beat Spencer Drury's record, isn't he? Okay, free kick early on in this game then. Stephen Dean into Rhodes, into Schultz. Giordano, lovely ball through to Lorenzini, who scores straight away. Wow. 40 seconds on the clock. Unbelievable. And he's got 22 goals now. Schultz played it through to Giordano. Lovely little first time ball. And he's just poked it past the keeper right into the corner. Wow, what a start. Sheffield United. Yahya intercepts. Good tackle, but Lorenzini's on the ball. Here's Spencer Drury. Back to Giordano. Crosses it in. Pascual at the back post. It just hit him. It's almost inadvertently. He wasn't expecting it to come to him at all. But Giordano with another assist. Spencer Drury, lovely ball out wide to Giordano. Put the ball in. The defender missed it, and Pascual just anticipated it brilliantly and put it into the back of the net. 2-0 up early on. That is incredible, isn't it? We'll keep going. We'll turn off Be Expressive just to turn it down a notch. Oh no, Schultz has picked up an injury by the looks of it. He's okay, I think, though. Yahya into Giordano. Here's Spencer Drury. Oh, Pascual gets his second. 3-0 up after 20 minutes. We are insane going forwards. We really are. Spencer Drury was looking to get his 23rd goal, but Giordano, great ball in. It was blocked, and then Pascual just had to tuck it in. Not a good anticipation and positioning from him once again, wasn't it? Just being in the right place at the right time. Not positioning, off the ball is the correct word for strikers. Sheffield United get a goal back. I think this is the time when we do go counter, let's be honest. They're going to be pushing forwards. Apparently that was a short mistake. Maybe we should bring him off if he's a bit injured. I suppose he could bring him off at half time. Can't keep a clean sheet still, can we? Impossible for us. Short, uh-oh. That looked quite bad. Please don't be a red. It's just a yellow. We will take him off at half time. He's not having the best of games today. He's been injured. Apparently that was a mistake for their goal. Yahya does really well there. It's knocked it up the pitch. Lorenzini can't win it. I just want the half-time whistle now before we concede another goal. But Sheffield United might have another opportunity here. Short, don't get a red card before I'm able to bring you off, my friend. Giordano. Great ball to Pascual. Can we get a fourth? Pascual. It's back to Lorenzini. Oh, he's got it. 4-1. 23rd goal of the season. He has broken Jack Young's goal scoring record in the league. That has stood for years. Years and years. What a performance from us. I thought they were going to get a second. Instead, we get a fourth goal. What a brilliant, brilliant game. I just can't believe it, how this tactic has just developed into just being unstoppable. Especially going forwards. Okay, Garber's coming on as the deep line playmaker. Well, Jack Young might come on at the end of the game for Spencer Drury, if we're still winning, which surely will be the case. I can't quite believe this. We're so clinical as well. We're not having a huge number of shots. We're in the playoffs at the moment, and this game is just fizzling out now, which is nice. Good ball from Yahya. We're trying to get a fifth. Here's Gonzalo tackled, just fell over there, but Stephen Dean comes in. Pascual can't win it, but there's Garber. Into Giordano. It's through to Lorenzini. Back to Mohamed Garber. What's he going to do? He's just having a think. Here's Giordano. Lorenzini. Giordano. Lovely play. Yahya crosses it in. Lorenzini. Hat-trick for him. 24th goal of the season. He's one behind Spencer Drury's record of 25 in one season. This was a lovely little cross from Yahya. Lovely interplay from us once again as well. Oh, stupendous stuff. Corner to Sheffield United. Are they going to get another goal back? Good clearance. I will make a couple of changes very soon. I'll probably take off the two strikers actually. Bring on Jack Young and Craig Palmer. Is that who we have? Fukchar clears that. Here's Pascual. We've scored 5 once again. It's crazy. We're probably still going to concede 2 goals, aren't we, in this game? Our standard 2 goals to concede every game. They're playing it around nicely here. Good possession from Sheffield United. It is a second goal, but surely we can't throw this away. I'm going to take off Spencer Drury for Jack Young and Lorenzini. The hat-trick hero will come off for Craig Palmer. Let's see if those two can get some goals. We'll bring these two back. We'll just get the wing-backs to defend. 5-2 again. I don't know what's going on. How are we scoring so many goals? It's obvious why we can't keep clean sheets. It's because we're just so attack-minded. It really doesn't matter, though, when we score more goals than the opposition most of the time. And it's enabled Palmer and Jack Young to have the opportunity, hasn't it? Because our strikers have been so good. Spencer Drury hasn't managed to score today. But can Jack Young get another goal? Let's see. Good header by Rhodes there. Sheffield United looking for a third goal to make things a bit more interesting towards the end of this game. Here they come. Good tackle by Mohamed Garber, but they're still on the ball. Oh, what an effort. Good clearance, but what an effort from them. They're unlucky there. Few minutes to go. Doesn't look like Palmer or Young will score. Unless we can counter here. Here comes Sheffield United looking for a third goal. Good tackle. Good save by Fukchar. And we're going into the last... Oh no, Fukchar's picked up an injury. That's not good. I hope that doesn't keep him out for the last couple games or the playoffs if we do get into the playoffs. But I'm absolutely delighted. What an unbelievable game from us once again. Man of the match for Lorenzini with the hat-trick. He didn't get any assists today. Giordano got 2 assists. Phenomenal. And we're 2 points clear of 7th place Bolton Wanderers now. We can still lose this because the next game is massive because we're taking on Bolton themselves. Fukujar's only out for one day, so that really doesn't matter. What an unbelievable couple games today. 5-2. We've won 5-2 3 games in a row. What are the chances? I mean, if you'd bet on that, you'd be a very rich man. We're taking on, so in the last 2 games, we're taking on 7th place Bolton Wanderers. That could be a huge game. If we win that, hopefully we can get into the playoffs. West Ham will be difficult on the last day of the season because they're top of the table and they want to win the league. They've already been promoted though. So here we are. How have I done this? I don't know. Some people have questioned my tactical ability over the past few episodes in particular. But I think I've proven that I'm not bad. Because I've put something together. I know defensively it's awful, but who cares when you're scoring 5 goals a game? It really doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, please smash that like button for those 2 fabulous wins. Can we get into the playoffs? Who will be top goal scorer? Find out in episode 107 of Regen Rovers.